And now it's Taurus time. What's up? What is going on for Taurus? What is going on? Welcome to your general love reading. I hope you are well and that the new year is treating you well. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Taurian energy. What's up? I'm using a new deck and we're loving it, and I have a new board for it. But we're going to start out with the oracles first. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Taurian energy. What's up? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please. The Fool tried to pop out there. Saw that for you in your career. Very interesting for you. It's kind of refreshing as well. The World. Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness. Since this is your direct energy placement, you might be a Taurus that has some very strong fixed sign energy. So you might have some Leo in there, Aquarius in there, as well as some Scorpio. You could be a double or triple Taurus too. But something's going on here. Something to do with a cycle. All right, opening, closing, keeping it going. Let's see where it's going. What up? The Moon just tried to pop out. You might be dealing with Pisces. You could have some Pisces in your chart. The Chariot. Okay, I need a direction here. I need a direction here. Show me more about this world, please. What's going on with Taurus? I need something stronger to work with. The Empress. That's you. Something is closing out and you are coming into your own, honey. Wow. You're coming into your own. The Empress, your energy is quite strong at this time. Use it. Your energy is quite strong at this time. It also seems to be under your direction with the World there. There's something here for which you are taking charge of. Your Empress energy is commanding. Strong at this time. If something must be opened, then it's under your design. If it's something must be closed, it is also under your design or your say. We must recall the Empress is the most productive in all of tarot. She is the most productive. She wants to see the fruits of her labors, yes? Something's accomplished here. It is complete, or it's on the verge of being complete. And so when we close, we open. Okay? When we open, we close. I don't know. But it seems to be under your permission or by your design. Let's see what's going on. Let's dig. Let's do it. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please, for Taurus. What's up? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Taurian energy. What's going on? Show me. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Taurian energy. Show me Taurus. Show me Taurus. What's going on? Show me that Taurian energy, please. What's up? Show me Taurus. Justice. Death. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. All right. That's pretty strong, honey. That's pretty strong. There's something here in your energetic equation that says, this is impossible. This is absolutely fucking impossible. Justice, you might have some Libra in your chart. We got some Scorpio here as well. This is impossible. There's the energy and he says, there's this idea of balance here, making something fair, and simply it cannot with death there. It cannot be balanced. It cannot be reciprocated. It cannot be made equal. It cannot be made fair. It cannot be made justified. It cannot. And your energy's here signing off on it and recognize it. Queen of Pentacles, that's you. That's your energy. Sex relevant tarot. That's you. That's your energy. Practically speaking, you seem to know what's best in this situation. Something here cannot be balanced. It cannot be fixed. It cannot be harmonized. Again, justice. Justice wouldn't be here unless something was harmonized or the opposite of that. Given that death is over this situation, and your estimation and Taurian estimation, something here is kind of finalized or it's over. It can't work out. All right? The person surrounding you. 5 of Cups. Queen of Cups. 4 of Wands. Yeah, there's some sadness for the person who is surrounding you, and it's home space energy with that 4 of Wands. All right, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but 5 of Cups, there is an emotional disconnect from this person, and I'm going to go ahead and take a guess that this is the situation that cannot be rectified. All right, yeah, they're giving off some strong emotional sadness here, and it has to do with the personal area. 4 of Wands, absolutely. Obviously, we want our person to be happy, but there's something around their energy that says it's not. All right, we're going to see what's going on here. Excuse me. All right, the connection itself. 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, Knight of Wands, you know. Somebody here's trying to heal a space that's personal to them, but they're not feeling it. There's a lethargy surrounding somebody's energy and just a lack of willingness, really. It's like they're too busy dwelling on what it is that they don't feel as opposed to living in the moment. All right. 3 of Pentacles, it's a friendship thing. 4 Swords, not doing anything, resting, contemplation about something that they should probably feel fired up about with the Knight of Wands. It's more contemplation as opposed to action. Okay, there's somebody here in this connection that takes too much time out to think about something that should be really straightforward. Those feelings are either there or they're not. We're going through a restful period, a recovery period. The energy needs a break. Somebody dwells too much in that space of, I need to think about it. And it's kind of this really odd situation or dilemma here where I think I'm friends with Taurus. Maybe I should have those feelings for Taurus. And that's somebody's resting on their laurels and they spend way too much time contemplating what should be obvious. It's either one way or the other. How do I feel about Taurus exactly? That's what it feels like to me. And I say that simply because your energy seems to be markedly directional compared to the person who is surrounding you. They're just kind of showing pain, but I don't know that there's evidence that they're doing anything about it, other than the fact that they kind of have taken a kind of hands-off approach when it comes to you. All right, see the overview here. The Chariot, yeah, so you might have some Cancer in your chart. You want to move on. You want to move forward. You want to get on with your life. The Chariot. I mean, again, there's this decision here. It's over. I can't rectify this situation. So your energy is pretty straightforward. Once the cycle is closed, you really do come into your own. And this person's energy is too much on standby. I don't know what kind of big work they're doing. I just... there's just not enough correction here. There's not enough correction, and I think you know that. Hence why death is over justice. There's not enough correction, and that's exactly your energetic point, as it were. There's not enough correction here. There's way too much contemplation. I need more time. I'm going to withdraw from Taurus. I need to figure out my feelings for Taurus exactly. Really, though? It kind of is or it isn't. That's your point, too. It kind of is or it isn't. And why this person has pain surrounding you, I don't know, but it directly involves their personal sense of happiness and home space with you. Okay, some sort of shared relationship energy with you. Temperance under that, let me know. You might be dealing with Sag. You might have some Sag in your chart. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see it. Let's break it down. What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification for Taurus. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Show me. Show me what I need to see, please. 10 of Wands. Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure. That's what I'm saying. Right there on the split. Page of Swords, 10 of Wands. Not enough interest about what the problem is. This is kind of like I'm keeping a casual eye on a serious issue. Casual eye is not working. I'm kind of keeping an eye on the difficulty thing. That's not working. We don't really... We're not meant to keep one eye on something this big. This should have our full attention. Somebody's attention is drastically absent from the issue here. It's like they're looking for a distraction, or they're taking a time out, or they won't get off their ass and make changes. There's something about this person's energy that's just like, I'm still feeling my feelings out for Taurus. I'm still trying to figure them out. I'm still trying to give it some peace and quiet and healing, but it's more like a hands-off approach. I don't really see that as active healing yet. This is way too casual for your energy, which seems to be much more directional versus theirs, which is much more casual. Okay? That's just how it's coming off too. However, for those of you like, no, it's that Taurus for my infamous Taurus cross watchers. You are welcome, of course. You know, but this reading is for Taurus. I also have energy placements to guide me. However, collective readings being what they are, take what resonates, leave what does not, reverse energies as it applies. Okay. Justice. Knights of Pentacles in reverse. That's too slow, honey, even by your standards. That's way too... even by your standards. That's dead. No movement. No movement. Even for you, that's like, damn, there's nothing here. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse over Justice. There is no reciprocity in this situation, or it's too damn slow going. Okay. Taurus, your energy's coming off like, I know what's up. Do you? Something here, somebody's here is not moving fast enough to balance the equation. Long enough that there's no movement. It's like somebody's energy here is like a sitting duck, and honey, it ain't yours. Okay. Your overall energy says it would like to move forward, please. Yeah, and it is with that person, that Ten of Pentacles energy, your commitment energy, your household energy, your financial energy, your community energy, which you share with someone else. There's something here that's not moving forward in that commitment energy that you have with someone else. How far the relationship goes, I do not know. But there's the commitment value here that says something is not moving. This is not working. Okay? There is an imbalance here. I'm going to dig deeper. There it is again on the split. And tell you what, the splits don't lie, honey. Chariot, there it is. Again, you might have some strong Cancer in your chart. This is you. This is the problem that somebody keeps their casual eye on. You're kind of done with that hands-off thing. Okay, somebody is not contributing to rectify the problem. What that is, we're going to see. Show me death. Show me death. Show me death. Show me death, please. Let's just get into it. Show me what I need to see, please. What's going on? Show me death. What's going on? Yeah, I don't blame you. Eight of Swords over death. You're tired of somebody's refusal to see the problem. This acting blind isn't working. Somebody refuses to contribute to the household. Somebody refuses to contribute to the stability. Somebody refuses to contribute to the community, the jackpot, the pool, be it family matters, financial matters, or you name it. Because the Ten of Pentacles is all those things. It's not just our personal finances. It's expansive. It reaches many people. Many people are meant to benefit. So that's family. That is community. Somebody's not pulling their weight. And you're sick of it. You've seen no evidence of somebody's contribution in this commitment energy, and you're sick of it. Somebody refuses to see it. And guess what? You've acknowledged it. You know why? Because death is over the Eight of Swords. It's like, I see this problem exactly for what it is. I'm contributing to this pool. Somebody else isn't. Somebody's not supporting the efforts, they're not supporting the household, they're not supporting the family, etc., so on and so forth. And that goes very contrary to your nature, honey. Very much so. That's something that you cannot vibe with at all. There are many things you are tolerant of, but this is not one of them. So I can see why it's on your radar. Yeah. It's frustrating when somebody refuses to see the problem. Or they don't really think it's that big of a deal. Or they don't see where adjustments are needed. And I can tell you right now, I can see somebody's distinct withdrawal of their energy here. There's strong feeling in it, but also a lack of participation. Yes, absolutely. You're seeing it for what it is. You're not trying to hide it anymore. You're not trying to not see it. Yeah, no, you're tired of being blind to this situation. You see it for what it is. There is no movement in somebody's contribution. Okay? Somebody does not contribute at all. And they kind of have a hands-off, casual attitude about it as well. Like, how do I feel about my energy exactly? What? No. Yeah, there's that Five of Cups. I do believe that's a reflection of them. They might have a watch, wait, and see. Hopefully I feel better. And that might well be, but it's been going on long enough that you have not seen any visible aspects of improvement either. So you're aware of it. Guess what? That means you're the bearer of responsibility by default, Taurus. Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Your part for your part, Taurus. Queen of Pentacles. Practically speaking, you are doing your bit to keep this thing balanced, which is, again, very you. This is not a surprise to me at all. What you are tired of is not seeing the problem. You're absolutely tired. You're calling somebody else out. You are. It feels like your energy is calling someone else out. In the meantime, very Taurus, you are doing your bit, which I'm not surprised at all. We have a balance in you, but it also looks like it's kind of single-sided. You know it's not fair. I do believe you are calling somebody else out on their bullshit. okay, about the lack of contribution and why you feel alone in this, or why somebody else isn't contributing enough. But Queen of Pentacles, Six of Cups, you still have regard for this connection. Seven of Pentacles, however, it does feel stagnant. That's not keeping you, however, from trying to keep bringing it together. Three of Cups, which is very you. You are still essentially trying to work with what it is that you have, but you are calling out somebody else on their shit. Okay, particularly their lack of contribution. For some reason, that's really, it's on your radar and you don't care for it. It's been going on a long time. But you, contrary to Taurus nature, I mean not contrary, but very much in line with your nature, you're still continuing to show that kind of Taurian resilience. I'm going to keep working with this. I'm going to keep working with this. It feels like I'm the only one that keeps working towards this. It feels like my Six of Cups has gone into a Seven of Pentacles, a plateau. You know, but I'm going to keep at it, Queen of Pentacles, because it's the practical thing to do. We're going to keep working with this energy. We've invested so much. I'm going to keep this going, okay? But yeah, there is a calling out element here on somebody else and their distinct lack of contribution to the household commitment energy here, whatever that is to you. But you're sick of it. And I can tell you called them out on it, but you're also still trying to keep it together. Just please be aware. Your energy is already aware of the fact that it seems like it's you that's doing your level best to keep this thing going. It doesn't feel fair because it's not. And you're suspecting with that Seven of Pentacles energy, is this as much of my feeling for this situation right now? Can I keep bringing this together? I know I see the efforts in you to keep doing it. Your real world energy says, I'm going to keep bringing it together at this time. But I also strongly suspect 7 July might be a marker for you. This is as much as I can feel for this situation right now. I'm going to keep it going. But this is as much as I can feel for this right now. I just know you got tired of somebody's bullshit. Okay. I see the problem for what it is, and I need you to see it for what it is as well. I'm not convinced that it's over because I still see you contributing to the pool. That's why. I believe I'm looking at something situational. Okay. Which one, please? No. This one. Show me this person surrounding. Show me the one surrounding. Show me the one surrounding. Show me the one surrounding, please. Show me the one surrounding. Taurus. Show me the one surrounding Taurus, please. Show me that, show me that Five of Cups, please. Five of Swords. Yeah, well, okay, that's not great. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of that. That's not a great combination. Why? Six of Pentacles. Look, man. If you suspect that your person has done an emotional withdrawal on you, it's because you are correct. Your instinct's on point with that. There is a reason why you're seeing a distinct lack of contribution from your person. In their mind, again, they kind of have a hands-off approach to the situation. I don't know how seriously they're taking it, even though I can tell that you've addressed it. Okay. In their mind, they're doing their bit. And they don't like their energy reception towards this is, I've done my bit. Get off my back. I've done my bit. I don't have to feel good about this, but you can't say I'm not doing my bit. It feels manipulative. They're coming across heavily. It's not great energy. Five of Swords, Five of Cups. As we know, this is not good. Okay, this is... how dare you make me feel bad? How dare you make me feel guilty? Taurus. I do my bit. Six of Pentacles. You are sporting, for them, a Six of Cups. I still value this connection. I'm still contributing to it. I'm aware of the fact that we're kind of at a top out right now, but I'm still contributing to it, and you're doing so in a way that's healthy, emotionally healthy. Yes, you are still contributing to it. Their energy is like, what? What? They're kind of sulky, angry, manipulative. Okay, I do my bit. What? Here's the Six of Pentacles. You have a Six of Cups, so what? I have a Six of Pentacles. Same thing. I do my bit. How dare you make me feel bad, Taurus? I don't know why they're coming across as so disconnected. Let's take a look. Show me that Queen of Cups, please, for Taurus's person. I don't... it's like this person in their mind, they do enough. Energetically speaking, through my eyes, it's just enough. For them, they tell you, I do my part. and it's enough. Energetically speaking, they're doing just enough. Just enough to get away with it. Hence why you called them out. Okay? I'm tired of this, and I need you to see it too. I need more contribution here. Something like that. Show me that Queen of Cups, please. Okay. Six of Swords to the Tower. Some of you very much want to get the hell away from this situation. Or you're trying to avoid a fallout, or you're trying to avoid a fight. Show me the Queen of Cups, please. Show me that Queen of Cups, please. You might be dealing with the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and they're reflecting on that Four of Swords again. Again, not doing shit. I'm sorry, a lot of people default to Four of Swords as healing, and it kind of is, depending on the person doing the Four of Swords. If your person's idea of healing is doing a spa day and getting their hair done, that's just relaxing. Okay, that's having a timeout, that's checking out, that's taking care of ourselves, we're having a little meditation, we're doing a little yoga. Cool. But that's not exactly healing. It often means I've just checked out. I'm not really giving you a response. I'm kind of aware, but I'm not really doing much. And that's what their person's reflecting. This Queen of Cups, please. Show me this Queen of Cups, please. What's going on in their heart space? Why are they so withdrawn from this situation? No shit, they're not investing. I got it. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they're not investing in their bigger part of their emotionality. The bigger part of their heart space, they have such a small investment attached to it. Page of Pentacles. Very small. Again, they're not contributing emotionally to this connection or physically in the real world. You've called them out on it. You've called them out on it to some extent. You can't say you don't know. You can't say you don't see. Eight of Swords to Death. You, Taurus, called them out at some point. You can't say you don't see this. Do you not see this? Like, why am I the only one doing XYZ? Why am I the only one contributing to our situation or circumstances of the family or something like that, or the obligations? You name it. The Ten of Pentacles is here. It's not over. I can still see your energy actively contributing to the connection positively on the emotional standard. This person's like, hey, why are you trying to make me feel bad, Taurus? And you know, their heart space is retracted. They don't invest in it emotionally. That concerns me. I'm not going to lie. That concerns me. Page of Pentacles over the Queen of Cups. This is supposed to be our most emotionally mature self, our most loving self, our most open self. They got a Page of Pentacles attached to it. They do not invest in the emotional heart space. At this point, it's like, what? Get off my ass, Taurus. I do what I need to do. Okay? Get off my ass. I do my part. Why are you trying to make me feel bad, Taurus? I got enough going on as it is. You know that shit? That defensiveness? I got enough going on. Not compared to your energy. And that's exactly why you called him out on it. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse over Justice. This shit doesn't feel correct. And it has everything to do with our Ten of Pentacles. Don't act like you can't see it. I'm the one who's busting my ass here, contributing to this, that, and the other. Where are you? P.S. I still love you. And they're like, what? Why are you trying to make me feel bad? I don't like it. Page of Pentacles. Let me know if you're dealing with Leo. You might have somebody in your chart. Page of Pentacles over the heart space. Why are they so checked out? Why are they so withdrawn? Why are they contributing so little and so defensive? I don't know. But they insist that they do their part. I strongly disagree because, like always, your energy is carrying too much. It is grossly out of proportion to the one surrounding you. Like always. Taurus and that Ten of Wands shit. You know... What else? Show me what's going on in this person's heart space. Break it down. Help me understand. How do they feel about this Four of Wands? How do they feel about this Four of Wands? I'm always interested in motivation. That's just part of my background, and it helps me better understand the tarot as well. The Four of Wands, please. Why are they so withdrawn? No shit, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. You might be dealing with fellow Earth here. Because this was how we opened up with the issue, something that you were distinctly aware of. This was on Taurus's radar. Here's that Knight of Pentacles energy, Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is not good. They don't know if they're happy or not. Four of Wands. And this is very true. For someone who is unhappy in their household, they stop contributing to it. The connection, the household, the relationship. you know, it starts with all the little things, and I'm not trying to gender role. It starts with the little things, like that, you know, we're not taking care of the house, we're not doing the dishes, we don't clean as much as we used to, we don't cook as much as we used to for the other person. We stop taking care of little things, things just start falling off the plate, and we're like, I'll get to it later, and then that turns into weeks, and then that turns into months, and it just doesn't happen. It's like they don't know if they're happy in that space with you, and that would explain the market. This is negative. I'm not going to lie, honey. There's no point. I know this person has a bigger heart capacity than they're letting on, but it seems like it's long ago and far away. They stopped contributing sometime in a way that was healthy or positive. They don't seem to maintain the connection, which is a priority for Taurus, and this will never not be. And it's not just not, like I said, it's not just, there's bigger consequences to this. There's 10 of Pentacles attached to it. Plus I'm seeing the 4 of Wands here. This person distinctly does not know if they are happy. And here's the kicker. They refuse to look at it. And the reason I know is that is 2 of Pentacles is in reverse. 2 of Pentacles, as much as I lose my patience with it, at least when it's in the upright, somebody's actively considering, how do I feel about this? And the whole point of juggling those emotions, okay, is that you can consolidate them into one fucking concept. So that might take a while, but at least it's something. This person, I don't want to think about that shit at all. When it comes to the household energy, i.e. the energy they share with you in the physical world, not just in the spiritual world, not just in the emotional world, not just in the fire world, but actually in the real world, I've seen it for you several times. 10 of Pentacles, we've got the 7 of Pentacles, we've got the 4 of Wands, we've got Justice. I'm looking at heavily committed energy. So the energy that they share with you in the real world, I don't know if I'm happy. But they're also not doing a damn thing about it. Their energy is defensive. It's small. It doesn't communicate with you properly. This is why you called them out. So you remember that shit. You saw it for what it is and you spoke up. Good. But here's the deal, yo. And this is why I'm not happy. What are they doing about it? It's the little things, Taurus. It's the little things. You know? When somebody stops paying the bills on time, it's not that you don't have the money, it's just somebody stops giving a shit. When it's all the little things that maintain a household and a relationship, and it's the little stuff that adds up, and it's so imperative to you because for Taurian energy, it shows that the other person gives a fuck. Okay? When they used to maintain the household a certain way, and again, I'm not trying to gender role, I don't care. Cleaning out the fucking gutters, whatever. I don't care if it's masculine or feminine. You both have equal contributions to play in the household. Somebody's clearly slacking off, and frankly, it's because they're not happy and they don't have the wherewithal to understand that they're unhappy, and frankly, they don't fucking want to. They are contributing a Page of Pentacles to a Queen of Cups. In other words, they're not investing in the emotionality. They're not curious, and they're not trying to be curious about why they're not happy. You've called them out on it, and I tell you why. It got bad enough that it affected the greater extent of the thing. This is all coming from a place of caring, Taurus. It's different for Taurus. It is different for earth signs in general. The little things that make up a life with somebody shows earth how they care. Okay? Your person is showing a distinct lack of caring. Bless you, you are still trying to contribute to this, even though it is starting to feel single-sided, but you are still doing your job because this is what you do. Okay, but somebody is distinctly showing that they don't care, and on top of that, they have the nerve to get pissed with you when you call them out on it. In other words, it's not a healthy exchange, honey. Put it this way, they're not open to corrections. They're not open to criticism. They take it defensively. I do my bad. Their energy begs to differ. Okay, they got sloppy. They got sloppy with the house, they got sloppy with you, they got sloppy with the connection. They're not contributing, and then they're not asking themselves why. They're not happy. They're not looking to explore. The connection over here, let's take a look. Man, this just went down a particular road, didn't it? So again, take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse energies as it applies. You know what? What's going on with this person? We're going to do some Kipper here. Show me. I can see that they lack the investment to care. That's why I'm bothered, Taurus. The lack of investment to care. It's the little things, man. It's the little things. And it's not like it's a lot. It's the little things. It's the little things. It's the little things that you show that you care. What's up with this person? The main male. What about it? Distant horizons. Privileged lady. This person's energy is suggesting they expect to be taken care of, or that they shouldn't have to do so much or work so hard, something like that. That they can kind of remember the day when they were waited on hand and foot by you, or something like that. And when you need their energy to kind of shape up and contribute more, they're kind of withdrawing. I don't want to do all that. I think they were once upon a time in a position of being the one that was catered to the most likely by you. And now you're in a place of need. Okay, where they need to contribute more. Any thoughts on that? Where they need to contribute more, and their energy is like, I'm not used to this. I'm used to being taken more care of. I'm used to having things stacked more in my favor. I'm not used to having to give so much of my particular energy to something. It's very withdrawn, and it's a little bit selfish. Yeah. It's a little withdrawn. It's a little selfish. Not gonna lie. There's this idea of I'm expecting to be taken care of, a privileged lady. Main male, sex relevant tarot. Switch it out. Who's who? I don't know, but you do. But there's this expectation here. I am accustomed to being taken care of and getting somebody's full time and attention. And Taurus, all you're doing is asking them to step up to the plate, and they're not. They insist that they do enough, but they're not happy. They're refusing to invest in this, emotionally speaking. They're emotionally absent. They really are not terribly curious about why they're so unhappy. At all. Except for one thing. There's this idea of I shouldn't have to be working this hard, or I shouldn't have to be doing this much. I'm used to this energy coming from, they might come from a certain background, i.e. money, or they were just very pampered as a child. I'm not sure. That could very well be it. There's that kind of spoiled element. I shouldn't have to do this much. But there's this idea of I expect to be taken care of. The expectation was always there. And Taurus, I think they want you to... I don't know, but their energy's become much more selfish, and there's this idea, this is not what I'm used to. What I'm used to is not having to work so hard or work for other people or something like that. I have certain expectations. The energy's kind of selfish. It's like they're looking at you, Taurus. They're looking at you. I expect you, or whoever this is, whoever the main guy is, okay? I expect you to take care of me. That's an expectation, and it's not being met. I don't want to have to give so much to this particular situation, or whatever that is. I'm not used to working, or I shouldn't have to work so hard, or something like that. Can I get more on the situation, please? I know. Purifying. Purge. You want to heal. You want to clean the energy. Clashing. Differences. Incompatibility. Harmony. We can't harmonize. It's clashing way too much. I know we want to fix the situation. I know we want to heal the situation. Like I said, I can still see you contributing to this energy. It does feel like it's a little single-sided, granted, but you two are clashing instead of harmonizing. There is no peace or balance right now. There's a difference of opinion, incompatibility, and straight-up conflict. You two have a difference of opinion, and I know that's what you two are trying to heal, or at least you seem to be very interested in. Okay, otherwise you wouldn't have brought it up, so you need to trust that particular instinct. But you two are clashing where there should be harmony. The expectations, at least from this person's point of view, are not being met. And here's the thing, Taurus, you're not asking for a sacrifice. You're not asking for a human sacrifice. What you're asking for is more support. That's it. That's all it really comes down to. And this person's like, I shouldn't have to do this. I don't know what's going on here, but... I think that this is this person's opportunity to step up and help you, and they are failing, insisting that they're doing enough, but they're failing. And then they turn it around and reflect it back at you. What about me? Something like that. Okay. Good. Like always, honey, yours tend to be very complex. Okay. All right. Show me what I need to see, please. The overall connection, you know, Three of Pentacles, it might be a workable relationship at this point. Let's keep going. Show me. Show me what I need to see, please, for this Three of Pentacles. There's that Chariot energy again. There's that Drive again, right there on the split. Chariot for you 3 times on the split. I want to move on. I want to move on. There's that stagnation element. I want to move on. I want to move forward. I want to see progress. And honey, you are about progress. What's the point of putting all your energy and effort into something if you're not going to see progress, right? You want the fucking results. Where's the progress? Moving forward. And I can tell you right now, this person needs to get on board with you because, like always, you are overly contributing to a common goal, which is very much you. You assume the major portion of the responsibility. But here's the thing, man, and this is why I'm irritated. The one time you ask this person to step up and contribute more, because guess what? I'm looking at a Taurus somewhere who realized, oh shit, maybe I can't do it all on my own. Okay. The one time you're asking someone else to step up and support you, they're like, no, I expect you to take care of me. What's this? So I don't know what it is you're asking for, but it doesn't look like you're reaching for the fucking stars. Okay? It's basic stuff, man, and it has to do with the household. Can you do more of this? Can you assume more responsibility in this? Can you help me more with this? Okay? And that takes a lot out of a Taurus to ask for help. So that tells me how strenuous this is. You would rather pry your fingernails off than ask for help. So the fact that that's a Taurus thing. We all have pros and cons. That's just the way it is. More so with that fixed sign energy. We'd rather die than ask for help. That's just how we are. More so than Taurus, with Taurus. So I don't think what you're asking for is phenomenal. It's still coming from a good place. It's still under this idea of, I'm still trying to preserve this connection. It still means a lot to me. I keep trying to bring it together. But it seems to have plateaued, but I want to continue to give to it. By the way, there's a lot going on. I could use more help here. And you're drawing things to that person's attention, and it's clashing hardcore with what they expect. And for some reason they can, I don't know what it is you're asking support for, but it's tying back directly to the home space. 10 of Pentacles, 4-1. Show me. Maybe a little more love, care, and attention and support. The very basic TLC package of any given relationship, you bet. Show me this 3 of Pentacles, please, for this connection. Okay. Look, baby. We got some harsh truths here. You might have some Aquarius in your chart. Oh, somebody pulling rank. Okay. You're sick of this shit. Okay. There's a couple things you're not tolerating here. Again, Taurus and the word tolerant are kind of hand in hand. There's a lot of shit you can tolerate. But that lack of contribution is pissing you off. But like you're not showing it. No. You don't like the drama. You don't like big anger. You just like shit to be decided. So I know it's coming from a place of pain. And you're sick of it. You can't even contribute to me. You're not even working with me. 3 of Pentacles. We're friends now. We're acquaintances. Is that what this is? Where are you? Where are you? There's one thing that you cannot tolerate. Okay? The lack of contribution to what should be a shared experience, and somebody can't even work with you? Really? You're pulling rank right here. You might have some Aquarius and or Aries in your chart. You could be dealing with either, but here's the thing. You're sick of it. You're fucking sick of it. You are sick of it. You're getting very frustrated, but very much like you're not showing that anger, but you are showing the coldness. And there's a part of you that is taking charge of this with the Emperor, the Empress, okay, the world. There's something here you're going to start cycling out because you're not seeing improvement. And Taurus, you're all about progress. I don't see progress. I got to let it go. I need to see some fruits of my fucking labor, or what's the point? I can carry a 10 of Wands, but it needs to produce something. Otherwise, why am I doing it? Right? What's the point of carrying all these burdens if I have nothing to show for it? Exactly. And here's the thing. You're not supposed to be in this by yourself. There's supposed to be someone in here with you. Okay, but you asking them so politely I've noticed this. I've seen these things. This is where I could use some help. Please. I'm like, I don't see why I should have to do that. I do enough, Taurus, and don't make me feel bad about it. Why are you looking at me? No. This isn't about me, Taurus. This is about you. I expect more from you. And then they flip that shit back around on you. I expect more for you. They refuse to think about their own happiness, specifically their unhappiness in the household energy, and how they're contributing to that unhappiness, and how they're not doing a damn thing or lifting a finger to correct the situation or make it better. And you aren't asking for a lot, honey. You're not. You're asking for some really basic shit. As it relates to a fundamental principle for which you both share. 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. It's the little things, you know? It's the little things. Can you pick up the dry cleaning? Can you do this? Are you able to do that? Can you get this or that or the other? You know, it's like, why am I doing it all? Maybe you can do some of this shit. It's the little shit, man. It's the little things that add up at the end of the day and shows the other person that they care. That's what you're asking for. A little more contribution for this person to step up and their energy checks out, and then they flip it around on you. Don't make me feel bad, Taurus. You should be doing these things. Why do I have to do it? You know how it is when you have that kind of experience. It's like, let's say you have a dog and you're tired. Let's say you busted your ass. You did 8, 10, 12 hours and you're absolutely exhausted. Honey, can you walk the dog? You know what, Taurus? You're supposed to walk the dog. You always walk the dog. Why are you at... Jesus Christ, why can't you just say no? Why does it have to be the defensiveness? Why does it have to be the anger? Can't you just say no? And by the way, why can't you say yes? I'm tired. Can't you see that? It's all you're asking for. The consideration of the little things, and then the little things that give you, Taurus, comfort every day seem to be absent. Okay, so the 4 of Wands, and it's frustrating because it's so specific. In this context, you're not asking for much, and that's why it's so frustrating for me. I don't know why they have such a huge withdrawal here. Show me this 4 of Swords. You're sick of it, and there's that threat of an ending. This person casually hopes things will get better, or perhaps it's you that casually hopes things will get better, but I can tell you right now, you have a frustration of the breaking point. Okay, look. Somebody stays tied to this connection for the wrong reasons. They have somebody here has a somebody here has a general sense of confidence and a general sense of pleasure that this is where they should be with that devil energy. They're not really willing to give it up, but they're not really willing to do the hard work either. Somebody's just hoping shit will get a pass over in time. I don't care for that. Like I said, it's very hands off. I think you know that, and hence the frustration. The unwillingness to try, not even at a 3 of Pentacles starting over energy, is so strong. And it's making you angrier or colder, and you're shutting down. Okay, and it's making you go more into an Emperor mode or Empress mode. It's right here. They're refusing to work with you, and it's just making you colder. Okay, it's making you sharper. And it's also hurting you. 10 of Swords. They still have a kind of like, it'll blow over attitude. It'll blow over. Whatever this is, the blow is still hands off. And here's the thing. It's like what satisfaction they get from this connection is coming from a not great place. Okay? There's some codependency shit here. There's some indulgence shit here. There's I expect to be catered to energy. This is my wishes, wants, and expectations. Again, this person's like, why should I fill in the blanks? Whatever that is. Why should I have to, Taurus? You know, I kind of expect to be taken care of. I expect to have my wishes, wants, and expectations catered to. I expect to have my ego stroked with that 6 of Wands. I expect you to make me feel good. It's like their energy is so hands off. It's careless. It's absolutely fucking careless. It's careless. They really have this kind of like, well, it's not really about you, Taurus. It's kind of about me and my happiness. It's codependent. What are they doing about it? What are they doing? What are they doing? Exactly. Back here. Right here. What are they doing about it? I see a reaction to it. There is like, it'll blow over. It's kind of lazy, if I'm being honest. They hold on to this because they get some sort of weird satisfaction out of it, but it's largely self-centered. 9 of Cups to the 6 of Wands. That's Yeah, it's kind of self-centered. With that devil energy attached to it, you're fucking right it is. It's a weird sense of codependency. Show me that Knight of Wands, please. I see your energy moving out. Okay. The stars, you're shutting it down. Okay, look. I see somebody's energy picking up to a new star pathway. Given that Chariot is on your overview, I'm going to go ahead and take a wild guess that it's you. I would love to dig deeper into this, but this is not a multi-part series on Netflix. I wish it was, because I would like to bridge more of these gaps, and there are gaps here. That's just how tarot is. I got to do a lot of work in a short amount of time. But yeah, your energy, seeing as how they still have a hands-off, not doing anything, not changing anything attitudes, it'll just all blow over. You know, they're attached to this for all the wrong reasons, and there's this very strong self-centered expectation that they exude. I mean, very strong. I expect to be catered to. I don't expect to do the work. I expect you, Taurus, to do the work. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy it, or just, you know, just not enough work on this person's part to understand why they're unhappy and what the fuck they're doing about it. You called them out on it. Okay? So, yeah, I do believe that's your energy. You got real sick of this. And your energy's getting stronger on it. And I also do believe your energy is moving towards a new star pathway. Okay. Your overview, your overall energy, the Chariot, which I've seen for your split 3 times, wants to move forward. Okay. You two cannot harmonize. You're constantly clashing. And you're not asking for much, honey. You just want a life with this person, and for some reason they're resisting that life. But they haven't exited either. That's the point. They're unhappy, and they refuse to look at why. And they're also refusing to look at how the fuck they can change it, or be an active participant. And you're not asking for much. The Chariot, show me the Chariot, please, for the overview. Chariot overview, please. Your energy is getting much colder towards them. Yeah. Holding back. Holding on. That's changing. Show me. Show me that Chariot, please. Queen of Cups, you want your emotions to actually go into a good and healthy, productive place. Okay. You might have some Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in your chart, in which case I suggest you use it. This person shows a Queen of Cups with a Page of Pentacles attached to it. They're not grossly invested whatsoever in their true emotionality or who they are as an emotional being, and never mind how it contributes to the connection here. You are showing the exact opposite of that. You have healthy and realistic expectations regarding the relationship energy, specifically how it plays out in the day-to-day life, and this person's distinct lack of contribution towards it. The connection, the more unwillingness they are to work with you, 3 of Pentacles, again, something Taurus cannot abide in a serious connection. It's like they can't even fucking work with me on the fundamentals, that 3 of Pentacles fundamental energy. They can't even do that. It makes your energy colder, and it makes it more inclined to shut this whole fucking thing down. I have every reason to believe you're doing that with the Emperor energy, 10 of Swords, King of Swords. It's heavy leveling up. We also opened up with the World and the Empress, you taking charge of closing out a cycle that looks like it's terribly unproductive to you. It means something to you, so you lingered in it as long as you could, and you contributed to it appropriately as long as you could. But guess what? That still leaves you in a single-sided or one-sided relationship. In other words, not helpful. So you seem to be exuding, moving on, 6 of Swords. I keep saying movement for you. Movement, movement, movement. Be it the emotional movement or the real-world physical movement, it's moving outwards into something that is healthier and productive, and frankly, actually has some real emotional energy attached to it. You want your heart space to be in a better place. I also see you energetically moving towards a new star in a pathway. I can't say I'm surprised, because for you, I have been seeing star pathway work for months. Months. And for Taurus time, the star pathway, this can take or unfold for you for months or years. Okay, so energetically speaking, you're moving your energy outward with that Knight of Wands, 3 of Cups, the stars. There's something else here for which you would like to move your energy forward. Okay, and it's something that you can actually put your sight on in a real world application. In other words, productive, it has movement, which is what you want. You want movement in your emotional world, you want movement in your physical world. Okay. This person still refuses to do any sort of deep work about why they're unhappy and how their unhappiness is contributing to this connection, specifically the household energy. I don't care for it. They seem to be generally satisfied. Okay, it's the devil, 9 of Cups, 6 of Wands. They're either codependent on you or the relationship, or they're used to getting more out of it. You're asking for that dynamic to change, but guess what? It's not in any way that's mind-blowing. That's what irritates me. You're not asking for mind-blowing change. You're just asking for a little help. And then they pull back like, what? What'd you say to me? And I don't care for that reaction. Neither do you. Again, Taurus, you cannot provide, you just cannot abide unproductive. You just can't. You can put up with a lot of shit so long as you have something to show for it. And it's like they can't even fucking work with me on the fundamentals or the basics. Again, Taurus, honey, you will put up with a phenomenal amount of shit so long as you think it's worth it. Or you get something out of it, you're going to do it. That's just who you are. But even you're looking around taking an assessment with that 10 of Swords, you're like, fuck this. They can't even give me a 3 of Pentacles. They're still over here lounging, expecting and whining and being about, this is what I want, Taurus. This is what I want. How is that helping you? Your energy is moving outward. Knight of Wands, 3 of Cups, the Star. I hate that it's so terribly vague, but that's going to make sense to you because I see you doing it. Your energy is moving onward. It's been wanting to. You shut it down. You went cold on this person. And the connection. Your heart space is pretty straightforward. Again, just on the split. Movement, new offer. Movement, new offer. Again, the Ace of Pentacles for Earth energy is very different. You have a lot tied up into that. Some of you want a new offer in love and relationship and in life. Again, the star pathway. Your energy, while theirs is hands off, this is how the energy contrasts. While theirs is hands off and kind of unhealthy, if I'm being honest with you, yours is pretty directional and straightforward. I've been seeing it for you. You're going to shut this thing down. They can. The more the more the hands off they are, and the less they indicate that they give a shit to you, the more it's signaling to you to shut it down. Okay, and your energy is going to free up remarkably. I've been seeing star pathway work on the split as I fucking said it. See, I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I have been seeing star pathway work for you for months. Be it career, and now I'm seeing it strongly reflected in your relationships as well. You know, this person is not supportive, or it's like they're used to being taken care of. They're not used to having to work so hard. But again, it's like you're not even asking them to work. You're just asking them to make it fair. What else, please? The overall energy is that it wants to go into a healthy... See, you're killing that shit. There it is. Twice. Bro. Sis. So that one thing can open, another thing must close. You're cycling. But it's not random, useless cycling where you just keep shit going for the sake of it. That's maintenance relationship energy, or MRE. Maintenance relationship energy. I'm just maintaining shit because you've done that, Taurus. You've done it. And guess what? There's no improvement. I know you're putting your best... I see it, and it's gorgeous. You've put your best energy, relationship energy, for the right reasons. This person holds on to it for the wrong reasons. But they're not willing to change it either. It's an odd dynamic. I don't know at what turning point you asked for this person for help, or just to step up a little bit, step up their game a little bit, give you a little bit more. But they met it in a not pleasant way. And they're going to continue to show you that not pleasant attitude. That I'm not going to work with Taurus attitude. And in fact, I'm just convinced the whole thing's going to blow over. I still expect to be taken care of at the end of the day. Yeah, there's that Queen of Spades. The person here, your person who is reflecting so little investment into their best heart space, the home that you share with this person, you're done with that shit. Fucking done. You're opening, so too is your closing. You gave this person ample warning. They cannot say that they are surprised. Like I said, Taurus doesn't get angry. You just fix the problem. I will admit that when you do get angry, it's scary. But for the most part, you avoid anger. You do. You will just shut shit down. That's exactly what your energy is going into, a cold space. Very cold. and very determined space when they refuse to even work with you on the most basic fundamental principles of relationship energy. And I have to admit, that's pretty fucking mind-blowing. They can't even give you a 3 of Pentacles, and they insist they do their bit. They turn around and look at you. Don't try to make me feel bad. Why are you talking to me like that? Don't. That's a you problem. That's your problem, Taurus. I do this, I do that. It's like when you ask them to do something, this is their response to you. They tally up the shit they already do. In other words, leave me alone. They get defensive. The 4 horsemen apocalypse of a relationship. It's like contempt, defensiveness, contempt, stonewalling. That's a big one. And what's the criticism? Those are the big 4 horsemen of this is done by relationship experts. It's, if you want to look it up or Google it, it's the 4 horsemen, the big indicators of a relationship ending. So I can see that this person has very strong defensiveness, likely criticism. Stonewalling, I don't know, but so on and so forth. My point is, honey, you see the problem for what it is. You're killing that. Your emotionality, the Chariot, you want to move forward and move the fuck on into something that is productive. I've seen it for you right here. That Queen of Cups reflected back here, the person who refuses to invest in the heart space and take care of the relationship, the connection, you name it. They withhold their feelings for you, etc. That shit's over. You're moving on. Let's see. Whew. Okay. That's a hell of a ride. And it's not the most pleasant one, but Taurus, I'm very proud of you. You saw the problem for what it was. You recognized it. You called them out. They gave you ample proof. They can't say that they're surprised. Okay. They're holding on to, and I say this all the time, and I'm having to say this all the time now. Do not hold on to a connection for the wrong reasons, and do not allow yourself to be held on to for the wrong reasons, and I promise you they're holding on to you for the wrong reasons. It's not good. Okay, let's do some time checks, please. It's across the board, I can't tell, but there's a heavy emphasis on October for some of you next Scorpio season. Heavy references to 10. Heavy references to 10 for some of you by next Libra season. Sometimes these guys are clues. 21, 36, and 1. For some of you, some serious work here around January. But for some of you, that's just critical dates. 1, 36, and 12. But yes, heavy references to October, and then also Chariots. That's Cancer, so that predates Leo season, so that's around June, July. So summer, there will be more emphasis in your energy moving forward, likely in July, and it might become more finalized by October. Why do I keep seeing that? October is going to be a hell of a thing this year. What's going on in October this year? But the height of summer, you might see some more movement. There it is, as I said, that strength as well as July confirmation, absolutely for some of you. That movement, that strong movement that you are evoking, July. Or thereabouts, Leo season. Right now there's tension. Tension. You two are kind of in a tension plateau right now, possibly. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. I agree. I completely agree. Right now you're trying to avoid a 5 of Pentacles. You're still contributing to this connection for the right reasons. They, however, are not. In fact, their energy is distinctly non-contributive. That's your point. Remember that. Remember that shit. But for some of you, you're going to see 8 of Swords, a distinct lack of progress by your birth season. And that would explain that summer timeline. Again, you don't get angry, you just solve the fucking problem. You shut it down, you get cold. Okay? But yeah, for some of you, that 8 of Swords reflected back here, when you call them out on shit, you might see a distinct lack of progress by 5, your birth season. Okay? That, for some of you, is a critical timeline. What else, please? For some of you, excuse me, 28 or 25 might be important. Also, we have 2 weeks. There might be a critical decision or something that really catches your attention in about 2 weeks from now. But for most of you, your energy, Page of Swords, you will head out your door when the timing's right. But for many of you, the Page of Swords, that process has already begun. Your mind It hasn't fully committed to it. Again, Page of Swords. Small energy, big concept. Some of you have just recently started that small energy on a big concept. Exploring the idea of starting a new chapter. The overall energy is pretty damn distinct. Okay. Yes, Tower's underlining. It's not fair because it isn't. You're right. It's not fair. And they come across as defensive. You've tried to talk to them about it and they come across as defensive. Okay. You might have some strong Scorpio and or Cancer in your chart. There is no progress here. Understand me. This goes contrary to Taurus's nature. You will put up with so much shit. Unless you see no progress. Or the inability of somebody to work with you. Hence why your Chariot overall energy, I saw it for you 3 or 4 times. You want to move forward, and that's the problem. You can't. Not emotionally speaking, not with this person. Okay, I get it. Death is here several times. The world you opened up with. The Taurus I'm looking at, you're not terribly surprised by this, and also you don't have unreasonable. Your energy's not unreasonable. If anything, it's overly reasonable, which is very you. They should have no problem existing where you are. And I insist on that because you're not asking for a lot. And you know that. You're not asking for a lot, Taurus. I know you. You do the lion's share of the work. You always have. You always will. So the one time you ask for help, for that person to step up, where are they? Exactly. And that's what pisses you off. And you get cold and you shut this shit down. See it as a mark. Okay. I'm looking at a Taurus today who's not shying away from this. You know exactly what's up. That's the Taurus I'm talking to today. And it doesn't scare you at all. It frustrates you, it angers you, and it causes you pain. But I'm telling you what right now. You know. And if I'm being honest with you, I told you, fucking the tiara, little princess, privileged lady. Somebody is not really used to putting in that kind of contributive effort, and it really wasn't much that you're asking for. We're talking bare minimum energy, and even that. As that little tiara, I never liked the tiara. Frankly, I can't fucking relate. But I've been working since I was 14. I can't relate. But yeah, it's oh, that's so funny. I brought up dogs earlier, so yeah, there's a good chance you have a little dog. It's like a little toy dog or a pet Scotty, Yorkie, Chihuahua, small dog, right there. The tree of life, very you. This is about the community aspect with that 10 of Pentacles, far-reaching branches, far-reaching roots. Your community, your family is important to you, and somebody's energy is not contributing to it. You don't feel like you have your mate. Octopus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then also representing of that tentacle grip. They have no interest of letting this go, but they don't actively make it better, do they? You might have some Sagittarius. I do believe I saw that in your chart. This is their arrow. You might have some Sag in your chart. Yes, you have a bigger heart than you know, and no, you are not asking for a lot. Their energy is the exact opposite of yours. Okay, lightning bolt. There is going to be possibly a critical moment, if it hasn't happened already, that might set this whole thing off. Okay, there could be a tower moment between you and this person. Follow the way of the moon, your intuition, of course. We have X, S, E, D, 2 Ds, Q, S, K. Two Ds, that's so funny. I've been getting doubles so often lately. It's so bizarre. Y, J, M, palm hand. There's the missing half of the pair. Q, diamond. There it is again. Certain wealth, a certain sense of wealth or expectation. Could be dealing with a fellow earth sign. There's that certain level of, I'm used to this, I'm used to that. There's a certain expectation. What is with, okay, O, 2 O's. 2 Q's, 2 O's. What are the odds of that? Okay. Coin with the frog with the coin in the mouth. It's that Chinese symbol for prosperity. Okay. I know that you will do well, Taurus. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. And then, of course, camel, the reservation of one's emotionality, and then also, of course, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. All right, that's enough. Okay, Taurus, I hope this was helpful to you. Put in the comments as you see fit. Congratulations to you for taking pull or lead on this and direction. Again, you wouldn't be doing it if it absolutely wasn't 100% correct to you. And also, if you saw, again, something Taurus cannot abide, if you saw some reciprocity, if you saw some equal give and take, if you saw some contribution that was fair, even a little bit, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. So you need to trust that instinct. All right. I know. So congratulations to you for taking this situation into control. All right. You opened with it. You're closing with it. This is correct. And that's the Taurus I'm speaking to today. Put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.